Hi guys, thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are here for the first time, my name is Catherine and I tell true stories. My story today is about the satanic items I have encountered from people I am close to working with or going to school with. Now, let me start with this. The first one that I ever encountered were bones. Bones. Why on earth will somebody be moving around with bones for? Pieces of broken bones. This was a secretarial college, and when you're studying secretarial, you are also trained like to dress executively, so that you don't have to wait until you start working to start dressing executively. It has to be just automatic once you start working. So you can imagine one of my classmates used to dress very, very executive, beyond executive, even more than the secretaries who already began working. She had executive high heels, she had designers, jackets and skirts. And when she walks into class, you will think that she's already an executive secretary. But what people saw in her cabinet. One time, she asked one of her classmates to go and get something from the hostel because the hostel was kind of far from the classrooms, and so she had already read the classes and she'd forgotten her shorthand notebook. So one of our classmates had finished her session and was now leaving and was going to the hostel, and then after that will go out, and that means that she will pass nearby the classrooms so that she will drop for her the handbook, then the shorthand book, before she goes wherever she was going. Well, when she opened her wardrobe, she couldn't see the notebook, so she moved her clothes a bit, and what she saw was not the notebook but pieces of broken bones. At first, she thought probably it's just some kind of dirt because she was kind of untidy also. But when she looked properly, it's like, you know, shrapnels, These are cracked bones put together not like by accident, but well set for some use. Well, people used to say that she used to carry some bones in the handbag as well. Now, you dressed so executively in high heels, designer suits, but you're carrying bones in your handbag. What a what a contrast! So it is understood that in witchcraft, which is of course satanism, because it's the demon that people use in witchcraft, these items can be used to work as familiars. Familiars are those animals that the witches turn people into so that they visit places without being noticed to cause harm. So the bones that she's holding are meant to be for some sort of a familiar. Maybe it's a cat, an owl, or just some sort of rat. So we were imagining, so sometimes she turns into a rat, a cat, or wherever that bone belongs to, these pieces of bones belong to. It's very interesting. And then they say that the witches also use these bones for charms, attract something that you want, cast some spells, you know. And it's also used as a talisman. A talisman is something that is used to bring good luck. The witches believe so. Crazy. I mean, this is a cracked bone. And then you're going to use it to attract. Guys, get serious. And then another creepy thing that I encountered was some relatives came to stay in a house. And funny enough, he now began, when we were going to draw the curtains at night, something fell off the curtain rail. It was a branch. A branch. We were like, how the hell did the branch get on top of the curtain rail? Well, we assumed that probably whoever was cleaning, maybe, I don't know what, we just didn't know what the branches were doing on top of the curtain rail. We just assumed probably by accident, but how? Well, we went to draw another curtain, boom, another branch fell. Only to hear that branches also, certain plants can be used to cast out some bad spirits. For those of you who believe in that, certain plants can be used to cast out some bad spirit. So we assumed probably this is sage, because sage normally I hear they burn it to cast out some spirit. But this one was using it for protection. My goodness. And why on earth was this person putting it in a house that does not belong to you? Come to visit a house and you put your own stuff there. What the hell is that? Plants. Congratulations to witches. And then one time we got out of, this was now workplace. We get out of our apartment and we find dead roses on the ground. Dead roses. Somebody had been keeping dead roses to come and throw them in front of our doorstep. Well, it's believed that fresh roses bring love. Fresh roses bring love. And dead roses bring the opposite. So this person had some bad intention with somebody in the same apartment with us and came and threw the dead roses in front of our apartment. You know, it was a bit scary, but for those who believe in witchcraft, it was a bit scary for them. They were so scared they had to sweep the roses very fast. But why? Why dead roses? Well, as I said, they believe it brings the opposite of fresh roses, bad luck, no love. You'll never find love in your life from anywhere. Then, satin bracelets. Ay, these are called crystal bracelets. There is green to bring money. Wear a green bracelet and you get rich. What is that? Attract riches with a green bracelet. Wear a blue bracelet to have a peace of calm mind. Wear a pink bracelet to attract love. Well, I've seen some people wearing these bracelets for ages and they've never been rich. They've never found love. They lose their temper so easily, yet they're wearing the blue bracelet that they believe will bring calm. Ridiculous. Then the others have gone to the extent of using essential oils. Essential oils are good for healing, yes, because they have something to do with going into the blood veins and producing good results because of the ingredients that they have of natural plants distilled to produce that essential oil. So when applied to the body, of course, it will bring good results. But now the witches have gone to the extent of using this essential oil for very funny things. Let me just read for you some of these things that they use for the stupidity of witchcraft. We have like chamomile. Chamomile essential oil, when applied on the body, is supposed to make you calm, relaxed mood, just like when you're taking chamomile tea. But the witches have gone to the extent of using it to bring prosperity. Prosperity. Then they use cinnamon to give you strength, to bring success and give you protect. How is cinnamon going to give you protection? I apply cinnamon and then I go and walk in a very dangerous place at night and expect protection? What garbage is that? And then we have another one that is called Also, clary sage. It brings protection from what? Witches on the any witch watching this, please put in the comments how clary sage brings protection. Then we have, what do we have here? Lavender. Lavender, they believe, is supposed to bring happiness. Well, I assume lavender is supposed to bring relaxation and induce good sleep and healing. But maybe healing brings happiness anyway, but it does not guarantee that. When you apply lavender and you're going through a lot of stress and whatever, you're being beaten by your husband or wife, you're going to be happy. But the witches believe it. They've turned these useful essential oils into their own benefit, making money. Then they have another one that they call um, pot pot potcoli is a combination of flowers actually with different scents. Now the witches believe that this brings success. Put potcoli in your house and you will be rich, successful. Then I remember another witch. One business was performing so badly, and what she did is she came and convinced everybody in the management in that business to perform feng shui. Feng shui is an art of arranging furniture in such a way to attract richness, business, and prosperity and success. So she came and fixed mirrors in different places. There were mirrors all over. She put salt on every desk because they believe that salt attracts customers and riches. Man, didn't we wait? And waited and waited. No customer was coming. What was the salt doing? What were the mirrors doing? Gosh. So any which viewing this video, please, if you have any idea how these things work, please put in the comments. Then in the Philippines, some, what do you call this? Satanic people. They're called Illuminati, whatever they're called, Illuminatis, devil worshippers, Freemasons. For me, I call all these satanists. Well, they have come up with rosaries to confuse Christians and to spoil the name of the Catholic Church. They have made some rosaries, imitations of rosaries, with a cross, a crucifix that has a snake coiled on it, which is satanic. And they perform some 30-minute rituals on it so that whoever buys that rosary will attract demons and not the opposite. Because the demons hate the Virgin Mary. So the satanics know that the people who are saying the rosary are annoying the demon. And so they create these satanic rosaries with a demon, with a snake coiled around it, in that if it's illuminated in the light, you will see that coiled snake around the crucifix and that star of the Illuminati, the sign of the Illuminati on the cross, just to confuse Christians. So when people buy these items, they just don't need it to be blessed, but they need it to be exorcists. Take this rosary to be, why would you even be buying it? Well, if you happen to buy one by mistake, just take it and let the priest do some exorcism on it. So if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.